Cheers everyone, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we've got Jim's choice in the Trembling Madness. Jim picked it, the rest of us picked it up, so I'm going to give it a review now. This actually, out of the beers we got, I think this is the most interesting one, to be honest, and I'm surprised that Jim picked this because Jim likes strong beers. He likes big high ABV beer. So when I saw the ABV on this, I thought it was quite unusual for him. But fair enough. Fair dues to you, Jim. Fair play. We got a Northern Monk collaboration with a Rwandan brewery called Kweza Brewery. Kweza Brewery. And it is a coffee milk stout. Super smashing great. There you go. 5.3% ABV. And it's the OFS080. 080. The cat's going to come in a minute. Hang on. Right, cat's in. Good lass. Right. Yes, we got. Where was I? OFS 080. Old Flax Store, OFS mean. And this is basically the small batch brewing section of Northern Monk, really. It's more like an experimental version, if you want to call it that. Our experimental version, collaborations with breweries. I have to rub the cat's belly, hang on. Breweries and limited edition releases. So I think this may be the first one on this channel. Coffee milk stout. Milk stout, should I say, 4.3% ABV. It says hops are hops stroke adjuncts, Sabro, Rwanda, Chiato wash coffee, Rwanda, Chiato, I think it's Kyoto, anaerobic natural coffee, and lactose. Say that. So yeah, looks good. Have we got anything else on? No, I ain't got anything else. So let's give it a go, shall we? Let's give it a go. See what it's all about. Let's see what it smells like first. Slightly different. It's like it does smell a coffee bean, but only subtle. Let's just whack it in the glass and see what it comes out. Obviously, I haven't had Rwandan coffee, so I can't really compare it to that. It's a little bit muddy, to be honest. It's kind of like a muddy look to it. Stick that there. It's a slight muddy, murky look. Very much so. Let's get the aroma. It's a slight coffee bean. It's not a slight ashiness to it, but not much. It's all a bit subtle. But I'm going to go in. So, cheers, Jim. Nice meeting you today, mate. I'm going to pop down in a few months and visit you, mate. So, cheers, Jim. You definitely pick up that lactose straight away. And it's, this coffee bean can't be a really big tasting coffee bean. It really can't. You're getting a lactose, the sweet edge. You're getting a hint of coffee, subtle coffee note. It's like a sweet, subtle coffee note. Going again. Mouthfeel isn't smooth. It's quite rough. It's got a 30 IBU. This. So the Rwandan coffee isn't a strong tasting coffee, but you got loads where it feels very sweet in taste. It's an interesting one to the point that, I like strong coffee. I like strong coffee. Who doesn't like a strong black coffee? Especially little ones you get from Nero. um, so where do I sit with this? It's certainly different. It's not something I would levitate to again. Again, again. Lots of carbonation, sweetness. It's very sweet. I think that is really sweet, which gives it a little bit of an off balance for me. It's a little bit off balance. You're getting too much sweetness and not enough coffee to it, which is a shame. But I suppose when you have small batch experimental arm of a brewery, it's the only way a brewery can experiment properly and maybe implement new beers into a core range, I suppose. So for me, it's definitely interesting. Too sweet for me, not enough coffee, but it's worth a go, like you do. So for me, it's not one I will go back to again, but interesting nevertheless. And it's the first Rwandan beer, well, Rwandan collab on this channel. And I bet there's not many people out there who can really come up with that. So, boys and girls, Northern Monk with Kweza Brewing, craft brewery. Give it a go. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've had this before. For me, it's a little bit that way. It's for sugar addicts. Thank you very much for watching this beer review. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments, and I shall see all of you again on another one. Cheers.